What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? A Detroit man went head to hand combat with the police and lived to tell about it. All right, Detroit, one time for 12. Now, I know I said it was a foul one, and technically it was a foul one because nobody jumped in, but let's face it, fam. The police had the perimeter surrounded. Had dude shown them just an inch of too much aggression, like he was going to win the fight, like he had the thing under control, like he would whoop that cop. Man, they would have came in on him and done him dirty. They probably would have killed him. You know, like they be doing a lot. Yeah, because they don't fight fair at all. Biggest gang in the United States of America. Love jumping folks. And then when one of the citizens does something like that, like when citizens do stuff like that, they start talking about how it's a shame how, so many people did this to this person. Man, they learned from the best. This is what these guys are good at. The cop had things under control. I'm sure that he turned to his fellow cop and said, hey, man, I'm finna whoop this fool. I got this. Don't jump in. I got this. And he was pretty sure he was going to whoop dude. Dude was probably high under the influence or something to make him so certain that he could whoop him, right? Now, I'll tell you straight up, fam. The police didn't have hands. I mean, he had hands good enough to whoop dude, but dude couldn't fight. And if he could fight, perhaps he couldn't that day. His motor skills was off or whatever because perhaps, like I say, he was intoxicated or something. I don't know. But dude, from what I saw, dude couldn't fight. So, and the cop definitely, he couldn't fight either. But he fought well enough to win that fight. I can tell you straight up, if I had been fighting him, I would have beat the brakes off of him. Yeah, I would have beaten the brakes off of him. I mean, it's a fair one, right? Nobody's jumping in on his side or my side. Really, I wouldn't even trust a situation like that with a bunch of cops and just me. Now, if I got my homies around, the cops ain't gonna jump in because the cops don't really, they wanna go home for real. Like, and if it's on, it's on. They wanna shoot a fair one. Okay, let's shoot a fair one. I'm certain I would have beaten the brakes off that cop. I'm certain I would have beaten the brakes off of him like he was certain that he was going to beat the brakes off a dude. And I would have kicked him. Yeah, man. I would have stomped him. Good. World Star 2, man. This is my World Star debut. My World Star fight debut. You don't get on World Star, you got it's a lot of competition out there with fights on World Star. You're gonna get on World Star, man, you gotta perform, so I would have been like I'd have brought the A game, man. It's like every lick would have been thrown like it was all the ancestors. Like, this is for the ancestors. It would have been like Malcolm was in one ear and Martin was in the other. Get him, whoop his ass. Get him. Yeah, and it would have been like the Martin that was Martin before he died, like right before he died, and those months before he died, that changed Martin. That Martin that was like, nah, man, we got to try something different. It would have been that Martin in my ear. Martin would have been like, get him, Willie. Beat his ass. Don't let him make it. I know in the past, I may have led you astray, but I'm here to tell you today, beat his ass. Beat his ass. Yeah, fam. A fair one, but not so. Because dude had the ultimate backup. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like you being in the neighborhood and getting into a fight with somebody and you got all the backup. Like you got your family, your friends, everybody, and then it's the dude on the other side. You know, no matter what happens, that he ain't gonna kill you. They're not gonna let him kill you. They're not gonna let him hurt you too bad if he gets the up. So you got a certain level of confidence when you're fighting that person. That's the way I see that. But what say you, fam? And should we look forward to more of these type of fights? There are some fights like that on the internet where cops are going one-on-one with these guys when they agree to actually go one-on-one. But in most of these cases, when the cops go one-on-one, they're fighting guys one-on-one that they clearly believe they can beat fighting. Every now and then, they misstep. But most of the time, they're fighting guys who they have a clear-cut advantage over. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?